Good morning, traders, and welcome to today's pre-market plan. I actually haven't uploaded one of these since last week, generally because the market's been absolutely awful, and I've been waiting for this FOMC meeting to pass, of which it did yesterday, and we saw a brutal sell-off with the SPY, and this is what we're going to be talking about shortly, or very, very quickly in this video. But I also have 4 trade ideas lined up for today slash tomorrow. Some are short biased, some are long biased. Some are both as well, so we're just going to get into the video, and I hope you guys can at least profit or at least learn something from this short little YouTube video. So without further ado, let's get into the little video. Firstly, SPY overlook. As you know, FOMC came in yesterday. Brutal sell-off, as you can see on this daily candle. You can see that the buys did step up a little bit, as you can see by the top wick. But overall, very, very bearish on the old SPY right now. We have actually got a little volume gap as well here. So as you can see, volume is filling in here. So ideally, we want to be holding this area. If we do actually break down, say if we actually break through this 372 or 373 price, we'll probably free fall all the way back down to this key level just below. But that is just obviously how you want to look at things now. In my opinion, the market is due for a pivot. I do not think the market's going to go straight down to hell. Like, I do not think we're going to see something along the lines of that, for example. It just, I don't know. I just feel like the Fed need to at least pivot the market, because otherwise the economy is going to really, really start tanking, and that's not really good for a recession anyway. So, I mean, I'm not an economist, but that's just my opinion. So if we just go on the hourly chart and SPY, 15, sorry, you can really just see here that bidders did step up during the meeting with increasing volume, right? But ever since then, it has sold off. But the good thing is that buyers have actually stepped up. So that's at least one green tick. It's not just all mass selling. There is a little bit of buying within the meeting, so it's not too bad. But if we go on to the 1 minute, you can just literally see that people are selling and selling shares all the way through until we see a very nasty candle in the last 1 minute of the trading session. So my opinion on the SPY is basically that today, the day after the FOMC, the Thursday, I would like to see a daily candle which resembles something along the lines of this. So maybe we have a body, and then we should, or at least we're not should, but it'd be nice to see like a daily candle what looks a little like this. Some sort of hammer, some sort of spinning top maybe. Just some sort of candle what represents the difference between buyers and sellers. Something what can really show that buyers are stepping up, but perhaps sellers are more so. Maybe spinning tops, dojis, hammers, just anything along those lines would be awesome. In my opinion, gaps always hold. Well, not always hold. Some of them don't. But in my past experience of gaps, they usually do hold the second day they're broken. So obviously today we've closed below this gap. Now today we have to regain the gap. So a close back above or back into this blue zone would be very, very bullish. So make sure to look out for that one if we do actually see a little fall down to this green area here. Right, so now let's just get into the 4 ideas I've got lined up. How do I do my thing again? All right. So first one is Tesla. If we go on Tesla, go on the 15 minute. I am both long and short bias on this one. I haven't actually mapped out the long bias on this trade. I have just mapped out a short because I think the risk to reward is far better. So basically, I've basically stated if the stock gaps up, I'll be long bias, and vice versa if price gaps down. So that's basically means if the stock gaps up, I'm going to be looking to buy shares. If stock gaps down, I'll be looking to short shares. And that is going to be the same for all these ideas. I've made note of it, but just make sure I'm clear. So basically, I'll be long on a stock if 305.50 breaks, which is basically this black line here. I just do not think it's going to break, so I haven't actually ended up mapping it out. I've got PTs on there of 310 and 314. Now, I really do feel like SPY, or at least these large cap stocks, are going to fail miserably into the open tomorrow and then possibly wake back up from buyers stepping up. That's just my idea. And then I've said I'm shorting below $300, which is a main key support and key psych level. And I'm looking for 29170 and 28909. So that's basically, I'm literally looking for this anchored VWAP, which is anchored from the very bottom, to break, and then 295.60 to break after that, and then we should get a very, very nice. I mean, a $10 move is a lot for a stock, but considering the amount of power in the selling yesterday, I really think it is possible. So that is my view on Tesla. Next one is TMUS or T-Mobile. Now, I've been checking out this one for a long time right now. A long time by now. Oh, God, I'm too tired. Anyways, I've been checking out the stock for a long time. And obviously, you can see that it's in a parallel rising channel. Looking very, very good. Until yesterday, we actually broke the 50% trend line within that channel. So now we are looking to go short and short the absolute hell out of it. So, short idea on TMUS right here on the left-hand side. I've said if I'm bearish under 138.22, so I've actually made it so I'm already bearish on the stock, just because I just think it's going to keep falling. I don't need like a level to confirm. So yeah, my profit targets are 133.70 and 132.30, and this basically lines up with the bottom of the parallel channel. I've also mapped out some daily support and resistances, as you can see here. If I just map them out real quick for you, so we've got some support here, and then obviously a little bit more support here, and then we got the resistance. So that's a very key level. This 132. 0.26, and then obviously for resistance I've done this bit here, and also a little bit of consolidation, and that's more so consolidation on the 133.60 level, but this 132.26 very, very key support and resistance, so it wouldn't surprise me for that to be here. So we're looking at a decent $4 per share trade here if we do go short. Alright, so next idea is NVIDIA. If we just go onto my NVIDIA chart, go on the 15 minutes, and you can see what I have in plan. So basically, of course, NVIDIA's been uptrending, buyers have been buying, so that leads to, if they do want to get out, we're going to see a very long, we're going to see a very rapid decline as the buyers start selling in fear and panic. So same sort of thing, stock gaps up, I'm going to be long bias, gaps down, short bias. I've said I'm going to be long over 134.85, which is this green line up here. And my profit targets are 137.50 and 139.70. I actually haven't mapped these out because I do not think they're going to be hit. I am really just short biased in the market right now, at least into the open as a day trader. So I'm just basically looking to go short on a lot of stocks. And that's obviously, of course, if the stock gaps up, then I'm going to be long biased. But sitting here right now, looking at these charts, looking at the absolute climax in the selling from yesterday, I just think it's gonna go down again. So short bias idea on NVIDIA is if 131.80 breaks, which is this red line right here, I've got bearish under, and then my profit targets are 136.129.23. Right, so 136 is basically this level of support right here. It's just like in the middle of this range. It's not going to be it's going to be like a 1 hour trade, but you may as well get them in when you can. And then at 129.23 is obviously the support right here, this 129.20. And that is my idea for NVIDIA. Again, we have seen a very, very nasty daily wick, and I can't actually remember when the last time NVIDIA showed a nasty daily wick like this. I mean, it was here in this resistance, and obviously you can relate back and say that it was actually a bullish day the next day, or at least it's a bearish candle, but it's a bullish close. Obviously it's an inverted hammer, but yeah, honestly I can't really remember the other time. I should probably back trade that a little bit, but in my opinion, still very short bias. A lot of shorts on this one. Now, of course, if the bullish candle does actually close above the actual close on this, then everyone who actually did short will be either forced to cover the next day if the stock does keep on going up, or they'll just sell some more and just hope for the stock to go down. But who knows right now? We're very early on. This is going to be a very fun Thursday and Friday, guys. So if you are trading, or if you're not trading, just make sure to get some screen time for these days, because they are going to be very, very enjoyable to watch. Now, last idea is WMT. So if we just go on WMT, You can see here, if I just go on my moving averages, as well, this blue line represents the 100 SMA. No, sorry. I'm right. 100 SMA on this one. Obviously, we've seen a clean rejection on the daily candle, so obviously I'm looking to go short. If I just load up the hourly quickly, and then go back to our PowerPoint. So I've said bullish over 136.72, this green line right here, bearish under 135.50. Again, I'm very, very much more short bias. If you want to look at profit targets, they're on the screen for my long bias trade, but I'm very much more short biased on WMT, only as there is a lot more support below, which could potentially hold, and there's not really much resistance above, which makes me think. But I'll stick to my plan. Short bias. If 135.50 breaks, I'll be short. It's already broken, so basically I'm going to be shorting into the open. If obviously it doesn't gap above that level, and then I'm looking for this 133.40 and 132. So 133.40 is this black line here, and then 132 is this level here. I haven't mapped it out because I do think we're going to clean break it and go right down to this 130.64. But just as a semi-profit target, I'm just going to leave it on screen. And now my 4 ideas going into the 22nd of September. I hope they can profit. I hope you at least learn something from how I structure my ideas. I always do this every morning. It's good to make a nice clean plan when you are day trading or at least swing trading. At the least then you haven't got to filter through the market as soon as it opens and try and find the best setup. Like I've got my four stocks which I'm going to be focusing on for today. 4 stocks I'm going to be likely trading, likely alerting to the inside my Discord on my live trades, and just going to keep the ball rolling and hopefully have a profitable day. So without further ado, I wish you all the best of luck today, and I'll catch you for tomorrow's pre-market plan. Alright, take care guys.